Hi everybody, it is Amy Robinson, Writing with Amy, and we are here today with a Bible story. Today we will be talking about the story of Joseph and the coat of many colors. So this, I guess the disclaimer would be, this is kind of my version of hope you guys enjoy. We'll do a portion this go around, and then we'll come back with part 2 and part however many it takes us to get to the end of the story. So let's dive in. It is a story of jealousy and faith, hope, despair, forgiveness. It just shows how God can turn around things that we think are meant for evil and turn it around for our good, because our God is so good. So Jacob starts the story with Jacob. Jacob has 12 sons. Now, Joseph is the 11th of his sons. And you would say 11, well, what's special about 11? You've had 10 kids already. But Joseph was the first of his wife Rachel's children. They didn't think that Rachel could have children. So he had 10 boys prior to with his wife Leah. And then he turns around and all of a sudden Rachel is pregnant. So when she had Joseph, it was this big surprise, and it's the miracle because we never thought that Rachel could have kids. So Joseph was really, really important to Jacob. He was actually like his favorite kid, okay? Which, I imagine caused a little trouble between him and the other brothers. So he adored Joseph, and his favoritism of Joseph infuriated his brothers. They couldn't understand why Jacob was so in love with Joseph and why he favored Joseph more than he favored them. So after all, they were there first. So why is he so special? They want to figure out what's going on. What's so special about Joseph? So Joseph tended to his father's animals and the flock of animals, he made sure that the animals were okay while his brothers went out and worked. Now they did back-breaking hard work, which obviously you're like, well, why isn't he coming with us? So at the time, Joseph is about 17. And to add to their frustration, Jacob shows up with this amazing gift for Joseph that he doesn't have for anybody else. He comes with this coat of many colors. So he's like, my favorite son, I have this coat for you. And I just, it's beautiful and it's just for you. And I don't have, he's not bringing any, how do you feel if you're a sibling and you're like, well, Daddy, where's my stuff? Why is he getting something? Is it his birthday? What's happening? So Joseph gets this coat of many colors, and, the brothers are not happy. On top of him receiving the coat of many colors, he starts having these peculiar dreams. So as he starts having these dreams, he's young, so he doesn't know that everything that you dream or you think, you don't necessarily have to tell everybody, but he does so anyway. So Joseph, he has a dream that there are 12 bundles of grain and they're standing. And all of a sudden, 11 of the grains of bundle bow to his grain of bundle. He goes and tells this dream to his brothers. So, hey, let me tell you about my dream. Okay, so, they're already not too crazy about Joseph, and he tells this dream, and they're like, wait a minute, are you trying to tell us that we're gonna bow to you? Who do you think you are? The nerve of you to tell me or us, you're our little brother, and we're going to be bowing to you. What would make you think such a thing? And why would you even think to say something like that to us? So they're not happy. They're a little frustrated, a little upset. So Joseph's brothers' comments do not quiet Joseph at all. He has another dream. Now this time the dream is about the sun, the moon, and 11 stars. And the stars and the moon, they bow. Now, Joseph was a little young again. He just kept saying stuff. This time he didn't just tell his brothers, he told his father too. So when he tells his father, he's like, you mean to tell me that you are fixing your mouth to say that your mother and I and your brothers, we're gonna bow to you? So Dad is not really crazy about the dream, but he doesn't ignore the dream either. he listens to him and he's, puts it back in the back of his head like, okay, I don't know about that, but I hear you. I'll listen to it. I'll think about it. I'll keep it in the back of my mind. So one day, his brothers are sent to work, sent into another town to work. And mind you, Joseph is not coming with them to work, but the father sends him out and he says, hey, go check on your brothers and then come back and tell me what's going on. Report back to me. So Joseph goes out. He goes to find his brothers wherever they say they're going to be. He can't find them. So he's wandering around searching for them. And a guy notices him and he says, hey, what are you doing? And he says, I'm looking for my brothers. Have you seen them? Oh, yeah. I saw your brothers. They went to Dothan. I overheard them. They said, oh, yeah, we're going to go to Dothan. You can go check in Dothan for them. So he's headed to Dothan. He goes on his way to Dothan, and they see him before he ever arrives to where they are. They see him first. They see him off in the distance, and they're like, here comes Joseph. Daddy snitch, the dreamer. Because, they're not excited to see that Joseph is coming their way. They're like, oh, he's going to tell dad that we weren't doing this, or he's going to report on us. And who needs him around to do that? So before he gets there, they start coming up with a way to get rid of him. That seems extreme, but they were so angry and so jealous that they were like, they just didn't want him around anymore. So they started talking and they're like, okay, let's kill him. Wow. Let's kill him. And we're going to throw his body into the pit. And then we'll tell our dad that an animal ravaged him and killed him. And Reuben is like, hey, wait a minute. I know that we don't like him. And I don't like him either. I got you. I feel you. I understand. But he's our brother. I don't know that I'm really that comfortable with killing him. How about we just throw him in the pit? Okay? We're just gonna throw him in the pit, and we'll figure something else out, okay? So Reuben planned to come back and get his brother after his brothers had gone away and save his brother, rescue his brother from the pit. So they're still thinking, okay, we're gonna get him when he gets here. So as he gets closer, he's like, hey guys, dad sent me to check on you, making sure you guys are okay. Do you need anything? Before Joseph can get his thoughts out, they started ripping his coat of many colors, this beautiful coat his dad gave him that no one else had. They started ripping it off of him and they threw him into the pit. Now, I don't know. I've never been thrown into a pit, but that's got to be pretty scary. I imagine there are rough edges and pointy stuff and dirty and dark and scary. And they throw him into this pit. Now, some time goes by and Reuben goes back to rescue his brother. His brother is gone. I know Reuben's got to be like, where is my little brother? What am I going to tell my dad? What has become of Joseph? Now, do you know what happened to Joseph? Well, if you do not, I ask you to tune in next time. We're going to find out what happened to Joseph. Tune in with Riding with Amy, and we're going to talk some more about Joseph. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Love you.